partner as a quarterback, sometimes the clock is going off in your head. It's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
I'm streaming.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I'm just not going to show my play art because I don't like when people.
Lucky 56.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside,
I
but
just
that
don't
one
show
was
my play
swallowed
art.
up
Like
because
when
when
I
they're
go up to the
open,
line,
those big defensive
like
linemen
make
will
my
take the
adjustments.
bait
I just
and
don't show
move
the play.
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a second down throw for Young. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Detroit!
Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Steps away to his left.
Yeah.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked
Goofy
up by
ass,
Justin
bro.
Simmons.
Stupid as
And
shit.
he's
Like
able to get
niggas,
it
I
back
said,
to
watch the
right around
playmaker. I'm not
27.
even using in that route, and I said,
Envisioned ending their opening drive here in
bro,
the first
what?
Quarter.
What's good with him, bro? For real, he really just threw that.
First
I'm
interception
confused.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Sparks knows all my plays. Literally the only other person I run with in threes. I'm hip. I'm going to pick on his side. He's going to be using the left side. And that's the side I throw to most of the time anyway. Sparks going to have to send that gasser. I mean, he already knows it. He already knows he's going to send gas.
On the carry, here's Sanders. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And there's the first carry of the game from Barry Sanders. His burst, his bounce, absolutely iconic. That guy moves in directions most people aren't able to do.
Career rushing yards are crazy, over 15,000, and the only player with 5 1,500-yard seasons. Just incredible. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that,
Yo, Yanks,
it could be a
please
long
fry
night
his slick thumbs
defensively.
if you
No
ever
doubt
run to
about
Because
it,
I hate, he
because
talks
when
so
they are in
much shit about
sync,
his user.
as we're
So when you
seeing
get
so
the
far,
chance,
when
please
that
fry him
continuity is
when I
there,
go
and
to
you
my
can see
trips
that they're playing
formation.
off of each
Please.
other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll run with Barry Sanders. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
You could motion out Michael Thomas. Yeah.
They'll run it to the 85. Marcus Allen.
Fuck, man.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run.
See, you got the flat on this play.
Yanks,
you can
nickel formation here defensively.
Nah, Yanks, you could be on earth.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed
I didn't
it
even
away.
get how I
But that brings up fourth.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third
on that
short,
play, he didn't. If he doesn't spy again, take away his user because he spied me manually. So I couldn't really move, but yeah, if y'all see that again.
And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
And automatic Morten Andersen does it again. Knocks another one through the posts. I have to be careful because it's almost boring, you know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
Let's do another
Lucky
clip.
56. Lucky 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now Young.
Let's go, and I was going to pick that if you threw that to the fullback. Stop playing. You was really going to throw that?
The great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Fuck around and cut your head off.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Steve Young. And he cannot get away. And Young will go down. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a
Will's the left side.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
What you talking about?
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
Okay.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. This is Sanders.
They tight up.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here we go. One.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Here we go.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
180.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And Tate's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Well, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run with a Hall of Famer, Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting
I want somebody to run my drag and
run.
my in route. I just need the crosser and the deep fade. The in route's on Owens, by the way. You could, I don't. Huh?
Great.
Yeah.
They'll drop to throw.
What?
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. DeMarcus Ware. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I can't do nothing about my lineman running out there.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this. On 3rd down, that's Sanders. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
It's
so
one.
Now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which
I can't make it. I can't make it. I don't know why.
Let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one
I was on
guy
a 41
can make
with
a
a 99
big-time
ticket.
play and break through the barrier.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
You watching the game?
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's an 8-yard pickup,
God,
and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. I guess if you're going to run for it on 3rd down, not a bad idea to get behind your Hall of Fame left tackle there, Anthony Munoz.
He was so good, it was like a guard and a tackle was in the same body. You know, it was almost like they had an extra blocker at the line of scrimmage. Phenomenal player, and really prepped it well at USC, where they ran those power sweeps behind him in a big way.
Oh. This week is tired.
2nd down, Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. DeMarcus Ware. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Third and long for Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Needing the tough yards with their fullback. And this will be on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
Now it's the fullback.
No! Bro, if I didn't hit the line, oh my God. If I didn't hit the line, then, bro.
It'll be 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. Anderson's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the 41, right, I couldn't make that. I'm so confused.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Anderson now to kick this one away.
Halftime.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. To Allen on the tip-off. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Who?
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 33.
Yeah, he's got GG. Nah, bro, I just ran him the play before that, too. I passed it to him, so he's probably getting tired.
First and 10 just outside the 30. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Now, you and I both know that those guys out in the field, they're giving every effort that they've got. But Bryant Young, he just played the game with a different level of intensity and effective play from start to finish.
Well, he was an 8-time winner of the 49ers' prestigious Lynn Eshmon Award, and some people may not know what that is, but it was given to the player who best exemplifies inspirational and courageous play.
And think about the 49ers' history. No other player won it more than twice. Not Ronnie Lott, not Jerry Rice, not any of the other great 49ers.
No. Bro, this game is, I clicked the button to go down with my quarterback. Bro, this game is so crazy. Oh my God.
Gotta be able to understand where you are on the field.
I'd have been so mad because I clicked the button to go down. Yeah, I'm taking 3, bro. After that bullshit, bro, I'm definitely taking 3. No, I'm straight running the ball, bro. Fuck that.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. And they'll go with a ground attack here.
First down, let's go! Got the first, let's go!
That sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh my, did you just see that? Was there ever anyone more successful than Barry Sanders at making people miss?
Absolutely not. I remember how frustrated I was as a youngster when he decided to retire. I wanted him to play 10 more years.
Oh, you thought you were
on a 3rd and 16, bro. Like, get the tackle, get the ball back.
They would get frustrated because they couldn't tackle him. So when they got a shot, they would occasionally take it. And I heard from someone that the head coach called them together and said, let me tell you something, guys. The next person to tackles Barry in practice, I don't care how good you are, you'll be on the next bus out of here.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around.
Worry about them.
If you can stop a big fullback like
that. Matter of fact, Michael Thomas about to end this game right now. Watch this. Watch this.
Watch this, James. So they get pushed back to the 11.
Hell yeah, I got Michael Thomas. Nah, I got his card before the team. I see you, Yanks.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, man, he man Michael Thomas up. Okay, I see what he did.
But it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I want 7 so bad. I want 7 so bad, bro.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
James, run that fade for the kid.
He'll look to throw.
Damn! Lawrence Taylor just fought through 3 people.
Lawrence Taylor with a big-time sack on 3rd down. Unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight.
I'm in fake right now, boy. This is the quarter, bro.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Bro, what y'all think? Should we just get the 2-possession lead?
In a big spot here.
Yeah. They definitely would have not stopped it, though. Oh my God, they definitely would have stopped it, bro. Oh my God.
Their kicker the points.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he has been the only guy who's put points on the board in this game.
Kickers are always either the hero or the GOAT. So far, he's definitely the hero. So the Patriots coming out now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over, them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A first down throw for Young.
He threw.
Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Let's go, man. Come on. One more stop. Let's get it.
Loss of 7. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Big win, big win.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
It's a GG. I'm calling it right now. It's a GG. It's a GG. Oh, yeah.
That's to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Box, bro.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Another run with Sanders. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down.
No, man.
He is going to lose
Had the first.
And now right out of the 2-minute break.
Crazy.
We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
No,
bro! Fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football.
Bro,
I mean, we're getting
how?
told that
That never
cliches
happens.
have become
That's never
so for a
happened.
reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie?
Bro,
Well,
that's
this one
never
wasn't sleeping.
happened.
It was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now that they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points
Stop
here,
playing with me, Slick. You know what I do?
necessarily on that play, you probably just did. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You better get a righty. I'm not the one.
And both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. Now Young. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Whoa.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Young.
Pick.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
Bro, I'm saying that's never happened where they bat that down. I've never seen that before.
And they'll go ground game here to the tailback.
I'm more conservative anyway. I can't do no movement.
Losing yardage back at the 40. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now. Third and long.
This nigga went to the 3-3-5 like I'm really about to pass it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones.
Because Slick Thumbs ain't make me have to pass the ball. So, and Sparks has really good pass defense, so that sucks for them.
4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down. 4 quarters worth of pounding. And now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you. And a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Sparks like, damn, I need to send it back my routine.
I
already know he's saying that.
They might be thinking
I already know, bro.
Gotta play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Yeah, when I need it to. Like, just to show him, like, I'm not no. He cannot make breathes, bro. He cannot make breathes.
Defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Again, it's Elliott. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. So Charles are able to complete.
That's a GG. Now let me turn my stream off before a nigga try to scoop me.